the situation. Until I have the full complement of facts, I will not be able to proffer an opinion.
Thank you very much. But let me remind the entire nation that 2017, such a thing was complained about, and then chairman was heard saying that if people are protecting public property, what is wrong with it? MPP chairman, Freddie Blay, is on record. See? I can produce the record for you. Chairman, recently it was circulating.
Chairman, a moment ago, when I was asking a question, you asked me that since there's no evidence before us, you directed that that question should even be expunged. That was the position you took. I have asked a straight question. You are now introducing Freddie Blay, who is not here to defend himself and to say this and that. Chairman, in all humility, I believe that since you are calling on the Ghanaian public to watch proceedings consistently since morning, there are members of the public behind each of the nominees who have gained notoriety for shouting and heckling as if they are part of the proceedings. You have had the cause to ask them to stop. They continue to do that. You see, let's be fair, because if something even happened yesterday, are we saying that we should continue to endorse it? I beg of you, we are a nation making progress in our governance at all levels. I would want to plead with you that withdraw or retract the mention of Honorable Freddie Blay's name. If you think that you want to...
Honorable member.
Chairman, let me finish. You are the chair. You will have all the powers. I beg you, let me finish. I think that it is most unfair to Honorable Freddie Blay, who is resting at home, to be mentioned here when there's no matter relating to him. I would humbly implore you to take his name out of this matter.
Honorable
if
member,
you think you still want to keep his name in, that is up to you.
Honorable Minority Leader, people are asking of the evidence. My source of the information is Star FM headline. I would therefore urge upon Honorable Ayariga to read it for the entire nation. And if you still want me to withdraw, after giving you the source of the information, then I will listen to you. Honorable Ayariga.
Star FM published this January 12, 2017. MPP members only protecting state facilities. Blay justifies takes over. And then it says the acting chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Freddie Blay, has defended the lawless and violent seizures and takeover of state facilities by some members of the party. According to Mr. Blay, not all the takeovers of state facility by MPP members must be condemned, since in some cases the supporters are only protecting government agencies. Should I continue? I can stop there.
Honorable Member, thank you very much.
Chairman.
Okay, I recognize Honorable.
Yes, Chairman, not too long ago, the respected leader referred to some of our citizens sitting behind the nominee as foot soldiers who were brought here to make noise. I take an objection to that. Foot soldiers brought myself and the minority leader here. So their presence at vettings cannot be a nuisance. Secondly, he suggested that they have gained notoriety for making noise. I have been on this committee. Indeed, sometimes when nominees give answers, it generates spontaneous reaction from the back. They are not notorious. So may I also ask my respected colleague to probably rephrase the rendition that says that foot soldiers were brought here to misbehave, and also they have gained notoriety for doing something that they've been warned not to do. It is his choice to either oblige and do that or decide that foot soldiers are not to be seen in Parliament. If that is what it means, I wouldn't mind my foot soldiers to be here because they are the ones who brought me here. So it's up to you.
Thank you very much. Once again, as a chairman of the committee, I will apologize to our dear guests for any comment in any manner whatsoever. So I sincerely apologize. Honorable Minority Leader.
Thank you, Chairman.
Are you done?
Yeah, Chairman. I have my last set of questions for my respected colleague. That has to do with nomination to the Supreme Court of Ghana. Leonard, we unfortunately, as a House, could not take the appointment committee reports on 2 nominees of His Excellency the President. One, Professor Richard Frimpong-Opong, 2, Justice Sophia Rosetta Odukua Benasco Issa. I know that whatever was pending before the 8th Parliament is not binding on the 9th Parliament. In any event, there is even a new president. Now, what is your own view regarding these 2 citizens of the land? The ordeal they've gone through and the fact that Parliament could not elevate them. Given the opportunity as an Attorney General to make an input in any nomination, any future nomination to the Supreme Court, would you consider making your views known on these 2 nominees to the appointing authority?
Honorable Minority Leader, you rightly stated the position that nomination during the tenure of office of the 8th Parliament lapsed by the 8th Parliament. And in the 9th Parliament, we have another executive president in whom the power to appoint is vested. The nominee before us doesn't have the power to appoint. And there is no law that states that he should make an input into the appointment of the Supreme Court judges. So I believe strongly, with all due respect to you, this is not a fair question to the nominee.
Chairman, please kindly allow the context of the question to proceed. I ask the nominee, in view of what happened, these are citizens of our country.
To the nominee.
Who were nominated, who went through the rigorous vetting of this committee. Now, there is a new government. There is a new parliament. I want to know from you, what would be your advice to Mr. President, if you have the opportunity, on these 2 individuals in any future nominations by His Excellency the President?
Thank you very much, Honorable Minority Leader. You know, the nominee is designated for the position of Attorney General and Minister of Justice. He is supposed to advise the President on all civil and criminal matters. Legal matters, for that matter, must be by the advice of the Attorney General. But it is different from issues relating to appointment. And here we are asking the nominee his view, his opinion on some judges that were appointed by the previous government, which couldn't get through and the appointment lapsed. So let's allow the executive president to exercise the power vested in him by Article 58 of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you very much.
Very well. Honorable nominee, please, do you know Professor Richard Frimpong Opong? Do you know him?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Professor Frimpong Opong, just like my former students line up here all the way to Roxin Dafiamapo, is a former student of mine. I taught him at the then Faculty of Law, University of Ghana, and I know him very well, just like the same way I know Roxin Dafiamapo as my former student.
How do you know his practice of the law?
Are we dealing with...
Mr. Chairman, I have no details of his practice of the law.
Very well, the question has been answered.
Should you...
No details of my practice.
Should you be given an opportunity to recommend him for nomination to the Supreme Court of Ghana, will you willingly proceed to do that, knowing his record, his academic record, and his exploit in his chosen career?
Let's cross the bridge when we get there.
Do you know his academic record?
Yes, I do, because I taught him, I graded his papers. You know, he was a first-class student. Actually, the two first-class students were himself and then the current OSP. So I know him very well. But I'm not ready to opine on whether or not I recommend him to President Mahama for appointment. That the prerogative of appointment is that of the president, not mine, as Attorney General.
Thank you.
So that is true. And you are not the one to do nominations. But my question is, in view of the fact that you know his academic records and you know his professional career, if you are given an opportunity to recommend him for nomination to the Supreme Court, would you be able to make that recommendation?
Thank you very much. The nominee has provided an answer that appointment is an exclusive preserve of the president, not his. I wonder if you have the opportunity, or he has the opportunity in law to be recommended.
Okay, Chairman, with respect, Chairman, with respect, if you pay attention to me, we will be done.
It's just suggesting that I wasn't paying attention to you.
Chairman, can I ask?
Are you suggesting I'm not paying attention to you?
Chairman, can I ask this question so that we can do what we're supposed to do?
Chairman, is disrespecting you.
Chairman, can I ask the question?
Chairman, I'm not being disrespectful. I think the whole world knows we have done enough by giving opportunity to the minority leader. Chairman, I will request you close the meeting now. We have done enough. No one in this country will say that we haven't given enough opportunity to the minority leader. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, the chairman. Nobody will say he's not been given opportunity. It's enough.
Chairman, thank you very much. Chairman, my question is not about the nominee appointing a Supreme Court judge.
We say we are tired of you.
My question is not about the nominee appointing. I asked the question that the honorable nominee, in view of the fact that you've said on record that you know the academic pursuits of the Professor Opon, and you know his professional exploits.
Mr. Chairman, I never said I knew his professional exploits. I said I taught him, I know his academic record. And on the record, it is not only academic qualification that presidents take into account in appointing, judges. So, and I'm not the appointing authority. I'm not going to sit here and opine as to whether or not, if I were hypothetically the appointing authority, I would have appointed him to the Supreme Court. And when you asked me the question, I said, if the president asked me, his opinion, let's cross the bridge when we get there. Because there will be a number of variables that the president would have taken into account in requesting my opinion. So I don't think that it is fair to me to want me to be answering hypothetical questions about future appointments.
Okay, my final question to you.
Honourable members, let's allow. Let's take him by his words. Final question.
Honourable nominee, you are now going to practice before our court as the first gentleman of the bar. Do you have confidence in the justice delivery infrastructure of our country?
Yes. Mr. Chairman, I do have confidence, but there's room for improvement. It is not perfect.
Thank you very much.
Chairman, I would want to thank you. Chairman, I would want to thank you and thank the nominee for taking time to answer all necessary questions. I wish you well and pray that you are able to discharge your duties as Attorney General and Minister of Justice for the good of our country. And again, I pray that the opportunity given you to serve as Attorney General will be another opportunity for you, with all your years of experience in academia, in Parliament, and in private practice, to enrich rule of law. Thank you very much indeed, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Minority Leader and members. Honourable members, before discharging the nominee, let me bring it to the floor that the actual communication to Parliament signed by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to the Speaker of Parliament, has come to our notice. So all along, we were relying on a document that has been corrected, and the correct version has been brought to our notice, and the Minority Leader has perused same, and I believe he is satisfied with the content. You know, he indicated that he wants the right thing to be done. At the time that we have no knowledge that it has already been done. So I believe he's seen a copy of it that we have now seen the correct document. Honorable members, may I use the opportunity to congratulate the nominee and thank him sincerely for attending upon the committee, and to say that you hear from the committee. You are accordingly discharged.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Honourable members, only the members should stay. Members of the committee, not friends, should stay.
Chairman, let me just acknowledge. Honourable nominee.
Oh.
Honourable nominee.
Oh.
Honourable nominee.
Honourable nominee, you are discharged. Vetting for today is over.
Michael has been exceptional, surpassed all his targets. Let's hear from this year's Staff of the Year.
This wouldn't be possible without a